I'm kinda hot, I said I'm high right now.
Still Cam Newton.
Kinda hot, I said we high right now. We kinda hot, I said we right now. We kinda hot, I said you high, I'm high, she high, he high, we high, he high, them high, you hot, I said we high right now.
Bro, these dudes here.
I'm high right. Yo, what's good? What's poppin', beautiful people? Beautiful people. Welcome to another week's episode of 4th and 1 Hot Take. And I would be remiss if I missed this individual.
What's good, bud? Yeah! Come on now! Woo!
How you doing, Pig?
Man, what's going on, twin? Where you been? Ain't been that long time. Ain't been a long time, brother.
Don't do that, Pig.
But
That ain't you, Pig.
That ain't me.
That ain't you, Pig.
No, twin. Know where you been?
We are not the same, Pig.
Exactly. Look at me. Hello.
Oh shit, my fault, y'all.
What we got today?
Thank you. I'm gonna keep my words to myself. All right. Well, we talking about them Buffalo Bills and the thrills with the Bills. Josh Allen at his emotional press conference after the loss to the Denver Broncos.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
We're thankful for him.
He said he feels like he let you guys down. How do you react when your quarterback who's done so much for you says that to you guys?
He let us down.
I promise to love you, to feed you the food you deserve.
Blue Buffalo started
Dang,
with a promise to
I
feed
had
our dog
already.
Blue the highest quality ingredients, and it lives
how you
on
coming,
in every
Cam?
bowl you fill.
I promise to be your best friend forever.
Man, there's a lot of tears going on, brother. They said Josh Allen felt like he let his team down. And he might have let his former head coach down with Sean McDermott because he was fired after the game the next day.
Which is crazy. I don't know why they fired him.
Beane was promoted to president. So it's a lot going on in Buffalo. Cam, it didn't stop there. You had some strong statements to make about Josh Allen. So I want you to expand on that in this video and what's going on in Buffalo. What's your thoughts, Cam?
Expand on what video, Pig?
Man, I mean, you got to expand on what you said on First Take, bro. You let Josh Allen have it. You said he wasn't playing up to par, and we got to stop giving him a pass. So I want you to expound.
Right there, Peggy.
Right there.
Right there, Peggy.
Right there it is.
I got you right where I want you.
Hold on. Paul.
There's this unspoken truth about the reality or the realm that we hold Josh Allen.
Okay.
And if anybody been a Josh Allen fan, this is not a sign or an inclination of a kiss. It's been moi. You dig what I'm saying?
No.
It's been me.
Okay, there you
I
go.
stood on tables. I even went against the grain and said, I believe that the Buffalo Bills will win this game. I don't care what the Denver defense, I don't care the height, I don't care that they the away team or the visiting team. The reason they gonna win is because of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
But to my surprise, that was the reason why they lost.
Yep.
Emotional. This game is emotional. I understand the tears. Emotional. But understand, Sean McDermott don't fumble the ball right before. Sean McDermott
Fumbles.
don't have 4 turnovers solely on him. Sean McDermott did not do a lot of the things that Josh Allen did as
Bro, that's.
to hold him accountable.
yeah.
See, let me put things into perspective, ladies and gentlemen, because there's not a lot of truth tellers in media these days. See, it's easy for somebody
it's
to
not.
critique a gameplay.
Yeah.
It's easy for somebody to say, hey, I think this or this person should have did that. The difference between them and me is this.
What's up?
I call it how I see it. And if Lamar Jackson was in this situation,
Hurt.
if Joe Burrow was in this situation,
Hurt.
if Patrick Mahomes was in this situation, if Matthew Stafford was in this
Talk
situation,
from the floor up.
I would even go a little lower because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, what a game. If Daquavius Prescott was in this situation, if Jalen Hurts was in this situation, tears or not, we'll be holding him and them accountable. So
Facts.
Why not let's hold Josh Allen accountable?
Facts. Cam is not lying. If it was Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, bro, if it was any other quarterback that performed the way Josh Allen performed, bro, they would have been on their helmets talking bad and holding them accountable and everything, bro. But when it comes to Josh Allen, he always get an excuse and shit, bro. Like, they never hold him accountable, bro. They always find an excuse for Josh Allen for the way he perform and shit like that, bro. So hell no, bro. So Cam is right, bro. Keep it more. Bro, I don't hate Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is definitely a top 5 QB in the league, bro. Like, real talk. But, bro, his performance, it wasn't up to par, bro. He had 4 turnovers. He fumbled before halftime, bro. So, like, bro, he didn't play up to par, bro. I mean, the second half, he kind of got his groove and he led him back to tie it up and go to overtime and shit. But, bro, like, he didn't play his best game. And Cam is calling it out. He called it out and said, let's hold him accountable. Anybody else in any other QB in the league, they would have got slandered and hold accountable. So why not do the same for Josh Allen? So Cam ain't lying, bro. He right.
And just to your point, just so we can give people
and then they fired the head coach, and then they fired Sean McDermott, which I don't know why they fired him. I don't know why the Bills fired him. It wasn't their fault that they lost that game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they fired him.
If it had no name on it, the stat line for Josh Allen: 25 of 39, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions and 3 fumbles.
Okay, press pause, Peg. I'm going to go even through the telescope.
Talk to me.
Because that was the microscope of the actual game.
Correct.
Well, if I give you a situation where, hey, 5 turnovers, the most turnovers by any type of team that was led by Josh Allen. That was the last game. But I would also say the Buffalo Bills had 91 wins in the last 7 seasons, the most by any team in a 7-season span without a Super Bowl appearance. Even more, furthermore to say, Josh Allen, which what you will hear on First Take or me covering this particular topic, saying he's a great quarterback, but he just hasn't shown the clutch gene that all other quarterbacks have shown.
What's the clutch gene real quick?
The clutch gene is simple. Peg it. When you start in the family, your perspective changes overnight. Suddenly, you're thinking years ahead about their future. Players, by how they perform in late gene is simple. We judge quarterbacks and great players by how they perform in late situations. No matter what the late is, it could be late in the season or late in the game. Either way, it's a late there. Every time there is a late associated to Josh Allen, he doesn't deliver the goods. And I'm not saying delivering the goods because of his performance. I'm talking about delivering the goods because of the outcome. See, the reason why some would say, why are you going so hard on Josh Allen? It's because Josh Allen has surpassed the layer of us feeling sorry for just mediocre play. No. See, you got to stack games because now we're in legacy now. And how we start to really consider and say, hey, yeah, he's shown that he's a game changer. But more times or sometimes he can get very pedestrian in clutch situations. Why do you say that, Cam?
Talk to me.
Well, Josh Allen is 0-7 in overtime games in his career. That's regular season or playoffs. Most losses without a win by any starting quarterback in NFL history. He is 0-3 in the playoffs. That's clutch genes. He's over. Now you also say Josh Allen has the most career playoff wins in 8 and starts in 15 by any quarterback without a Super Bowl start in the Super Bowl era since 1966. before the game, Peggy, I was on the table saying, this is Josh Allen's year.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks that he could potentially play in the AFC to get to the Super Bowl, Bo Nix, C.J. Stroud, and Drake May.
Drake May, yeah. And he's better than all of them.
On paper.
On paper, yeah.
But when, we've seen.
I mean, that is true, bro. This was Josh Allen's year to go to the Super Bowl because he didn't have Lamar, Patrick, Joe Burrow, and who else? That's it, I think. Yeah. So I mean, bro. It was his chance to go to the Super Bowl this year because he didn't have the top 3 quarterbacks to go against this year because they all got eliminated or they all didn't make it to the playoffs this year. So and he came up short, man.
Heroic.
Yo.
Do you got a key to this stuff?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the house in a second and go to Home Depot downtown and get the sheetrock.
All right, but you want me to meet you at her house or meet you at Home Depot?
You can meet me at her house.
All right, bet. Just let me know when you on the way over there, and I'll head that way. All right.
I'll probably text you when I'm close to Home Depot.
All right, bet. All right.
Play with the likes of the.
I'm gonna be back stream after
Brady's. You look at Brady roster.
After I go hit my brother's shit, then I'll be back.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you, people are saying his wide receiver core is not. Do you blame a Josh Allen with the help he has around him? But how much is that an excuse at the end of the day?
We also said this about Patrick Mahomes. We also said this about Lamar Jackson. But somehow or another, we keep bending the rules for certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm here to straighten it up. Call me a welder.
Why do you think Josh Allen gets the hall pass?
Bro, he's a good guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm not attacking him as a father, him as a boyfriend, him as a husband, him as a brother. I'm judging him as him, the football player.
Correct.
That's it. I'm enamored by how he plays the game sometimes. But some of the plays is just flat out inexcusable. The Buffalo Bills gave up 10 points in less than 60 seconds. They lost the game, Peggy, by 3 points. So for me to just say, hey, we expect that from a C.J. Stroud. We expect that from a Bo Nix. We expect that from Drake May. We're not expecting that from the game changer, the MVP of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Not him. Anybody but him. You see what I'm saying?
But was the writing on the wall to this situation? Obviously, in games before, he missed the touchdown pass. And things happen, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody's perfect. But overthrowing people, overthrowing receivers, not being as sharp and focused. Did you see this coming like that he was going to perform like this?
Above all, you never go against a premier player.
Because this was his time.
Especially like Josh Allen. Yeah. You can never find somebody to go against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You can never go against a Tom Brady. You can never really go against a Peyton Manning. Mm-hmm. See, these are, when we're just loosely using game changers, and this is where I'm saying, hey, we got to really consider how we critique or reimagine how we critique quarterback play. And that's why I'm so tough by just not allowing everybody to say game changer. Like, come on.
It's only a select few.
Come on, bro. It's a select few because game changers show up late. They are elite. Mm-hmm. But what we've seen by Josh Allen hasn't been elite in the late game situation.
So is Josh Allen currently still a game changer in your eyes?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
But that's why I'm having this argument now. Mm-hmm. Because I expect Josh Allen to find a way to win that type of game.
Yeah.
To say, hey, I'm not going to make this mistake right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I can't miss wide open receivers. Now, some would say, man, this is a bogus interception call. We don't know if that was a catch or an interception, but hey, it's a bogus pass interference call. It should not even gotten to that point.
Yeah.
Because you got the greatest player in the playoffs in Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So am I moved by the tears? I'm not going to be disrespectful and say, hey, yo, he doesn't have the right to cry. But
I mean, he ain't lying, bro. Cam ain't lying.
Everybody eats. Nudges are made with real meat and look just like my favorite foods. So Oliver gets a treat as delicious as mine. Because it's game day for them too.
let's call a spade a spade. Josh Allen underperformed. And by Josh Allen underperforming is one of the main reasons why Sean McDermott is at home right now.
Because that was the thing, like the question mark for Josh Allen in years prior, you've seen the Ravens, you've seen Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, you've seen Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And that was always the question, can you get past those two teams to make it to the Super Bowl? This year was like a highway with no traffic. And it was like, man, this is finally your year. And to fall against the Denver Broncos, which is a great team, but Bo Nix and Denver Broncos was something that nobody, well, I'm not going to say nobody, most people probably didn't project this to happen. So talk about,
I don't think that nobody expected this to happen.
I'm going to say I didn't expect this to happen.
We didn't expect the stat line to happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, you look at the stat line, hey, 25 of 39, that's not bad.
Yeah.
283 yards, that's not bad. 3 touchdowns. That's not bad. But 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles, that's egregious.
Yeah.
That can lose you games. And not to just mention, hey, James Cook, he fumbled as well too.
Yeah.
So I'm not just placing blame
Yeah.
and not expecting bad things to happen, but you're Josh Allen.
Yeah.
We put you on the pedestal.
Your paycheck.
It indicates that, bro. So here I am critiquing that part. And yes, did the Buffalo Bills go in as underdogs? Yes. But we didn't expect Josh Allen to have this stat line of how many turnovers were committed.
Yes. So as we move on, and you talking about what was expected and not expected, did you expect for the Buffalo Bills to let Sean McDermott go? And as I run down his resume, 12-5 this season, 9 seasons as the head coach there, 8 playoff appearances, 98-50 regular season record, and 5 AFC East titles. When you talk about expectations, did you expect the Buffalo Bills to let Sean McDermott go?
No. This was wild.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why the Bills fired the head coach, bro. I don't know why they did that. He wasn't out there making the turnovers and not getting the job done, bro. You feel me? So I don't know. And there ain't no hate to Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen. I fuck with him, bro. But I don't know why the Bills just fired Sean McDermott. I don't know what was the reason for it, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm not. Everybody lost on why the Bills fired him. Like, that was stupid. So I don't know, bro. We got to see what the Bills go after this. Who they new head coach? Because whoever their new head coach is gonna determine how they season go. So we'll see, man. But that was stupid.
Yeah.
It's
like
it's something deeper than that.
That's what I'm saying. Because that shit was crazy.
Sean McDermott's resume over the last 10 years is in the above average percentile.
Correct.
Insane.
He just didn't get to the Super Bowl. And newsflash, teams, organizations, there's only going to be one team out of 32 teams that are going to make it and win the Super Bowl. Well, 2 teams out of 32 teams are going to make it to the Super Bowl. 1 team out of 32 teams is going to win it each and every year. And it's no denying that, hey, did he fall short? But did he fall short of what was expected of him? No, he didn't. Because Sean McDermott is a great coach. Sean McDermott is a leader of men. What's the head scratcher is, what was the relationship between Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane? This relationship I know oh so well because they both was in Carolina when I was in Carolina. Brandon Beane was more of an executive, liaison, and Sean McDermott was the defensive coordinator of the 2015 Carolina Panthers. So those dynamic, I know Brandon Beane very well. Super dope guy, very competitive. But now when you start to say, hey, what's really up with y'all? Were they really meshing? And like I said before, in any type of dynamic when you're talking about alpha males, the thing that you have to remind yourself is we be quick to, we here because of me. No different than Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones dynamic. That's why they split. It's because people want credit or they don't feel appreciated. So when you have two individuals that are now, at this particular forefront and say, hey, how did we get here? Or we're not where we need to be. So we got to go different ways of changes. Well, anybody who's in cahoots or pulling in the same direction can fix this. I guess the real situation is, what do we not know that we supposed to know about this particular situation? Because it's extremely alarming. And now, giving that Brandon Beane gets a promotion. And
went from GM
you
to
got
president.
Sean McDermott gets a demotion.
I mean, get up out of there.
It raised eyebrows. And this is where I challenge even Brandon Beane. It's your job to put the proper resources around Josh Allen that will allow him to be the best version of himself.
Because it was stated that they had an opportunity to get Jalen Waddle.
And they did not.
And they did not.
Whether it's true or not,
pick.
I like cookies.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman, he ain't the answer, bro. Yeah. Brandon Cook, respectfully, he's not a number one. You've gotten way in the playoffs because you still don't have a number one receiver.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is great, but Josh Allen still needs help. James Cook is help. And that's Brandon Beane's job. President and over football operations. Hey, we can't turn this into a frat house. We can't turn this into a homeboy hangout. Dog, hey, man, I'm going to bring a coach in that's going to get the butter from the duck and get the most from our players, and that's including number 17.
But do you think teams get frustrated with the fact of, like, we get stuck with being almost or close to, right? My man had 5 AFC East titles, like, made deep runs in the playoffs, 8 playoff appearances out of 9 years.
But
does the almost don't count situation ever get stuck?
But let's put this into perspective too.
Because we seen the same similar situation with
Mike Tomlin
and also John Harbaugh.
Yeah, but what I would tell you, those division championships really may not hold as much weight as people give it.
Yeah,
because a lot of those teams that they're faced with are not good teams. They won an AFC East championship while I was a member of the New England Patriots. That following year, they had Mac Jones. They still won it. The year before that, it was Brady. But, you go through a time where that quarterback position is not a cemented place. And that's how, and I'm not trying to downplay certain people, but that's how Brady had so many AFC East championships, because he was playing the Dolphins, who is still a very fragile team, the Jets, a very fragile team, and the Buffalo Bills for a long time was a fragile team without a solidified quarterback. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if you're facing a team that does not have good quarterback play, then chances are you have a high percentage chance of winning consistently. And that's what Sean McDermott cannot hang his hat on. It's like, 5 AFC East champions. It's like, respectfully, those weren't good teams.
Yeah.
Now, you win 1, you win 2. Now, hey, let's go get us an AFC championship. Hey, let's go get a Super Bowl appearance. Hey, let's go win us a Super Bowl. That just didn't happen. Now, do I think if they would have won this game, Sean McDermott would still be the head coach? Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
I mean, he has to show up next week.
But at the same time, there still is a common question. Were there pressure to win it all this year? Almost like the last dance. It's like, we gonna give you one more year. no matter what is the case, if you don't come back with that championship, it's going to be good riddance.
Yeah.
That's what we want to know as members of the media and fans of the game, because it's a little questionable how things kind of left out later on in the end, because we didn't have no cause for this to be a reality.
So the coaching carousel has been crazy. Do you have an idea of like the next coach or who you would like to see to take the helm in Buffalo as the head coach of the Bills?
I don't know, man. I think even though Josh Allen has displayed very elite gameplay, I just want a coach that just is going to bring out even a better version of that. Similar to, there's no question that Andy Reid is the engine behind Patrick Mahomes' success. Even taking him in the first round when you already have, a quarterback with Alex Smith at the time, him being able to be a very great talent observer and to identify talent. So much is to that head coach, quarterback, or quarterback coach dynamic that I wouldn't want him to have a coach that does not extract greatness from him.
Should he be involved in that search?
No.
Players play, coaches coach.
That's why Brandon Beane is in that position.
That's why he's the president.
It's like, I can hear you. But as far as what the decision is going to come down to is, do I believe this hire will bring out the best version of not just our quarterback in number 17, but all players?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You're talking to a very starving fan base in Buffalo that really wants to win yesterday.
The Mafia want it, bro.
You feel me?
They're jumping through tables.
That's that.
Yes, sir. Well, Bub, we're going to see what goes down in Buffalo. And that Mafia going to be watching.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching.
Yeah.
What you got for us, Peg?
Well, brother, it is time for Prize Picks.
It's good to be right.
All right, Cam, so you went 2-0 this past week. Yeah, this past week. So your first pick, overall is 25-14. All right.
I just Prize Picks.